second position for the 5 animal frolics is the deer animal. And the deer has a relationship with the kidneys, and the element is water. So what you're going to see in the initial movements is some twisting of the waist, left and right. Basically, we're going to be compressing and releasing the back where the kidneys are located. So in this way, we can physically massage them, provide some stimulation to those areas, get things moving. So with the deer position, we once again have a new hand mudra. What we're going to see here is we're going to use our index finger and middle finger to curl up and touch into the center of our palm. So extending our index finger and your pinky, and your thumb is out. So for one, yes, as this being a deer, we can look at this as the antlers, but then also there's some relationship with the channels of the arms. And you can pay attention, check out the podcast later to find out more about details of the 5 elements and the 5 animal frolics. So in this position, we're going to utilize the empty fist again, as well as the deer. Okay? So, to begin, start with your hands with the empty fist. The arms, what's going to happen is we're going to swing the arms up to the right. Shift your weight to the right. And then we're going to step out with the left foot. So now don't step out to the side, but the starting position are the feet are parallel facing forward. So I shift my weight to the right, raise my knee, and I just turn my foot about almost 45 degrees direction. But if I were to bring my toe forward, you can see that I'm still hip width, about shoulder width. Okay, so I didn't step out and I didn't step in front. Basically, I just lifted my foot and I placed it down with about a 45 degree angle. Okay? So that's very important. So with the empty fist, both arms raised up to the right. I shift my weight together. I lift my left foot like I'm stepping up and over something. I place my heel and my toe facing about 45 degrees. Now my weight is still slightly back on my right side. So if we break this down into pieces, first thing you want to do is shift your weight onto your left foot, stopping with your lower leg parallel to the ground. So don't push forward like this, but rather press your weight so that your lower leg is still perpendicular to the ground. And you can stop there. So the first part is to shift. Second part is we're going to turn the waist. So now I'm turning my body facing in the same direction as my knee and my toe. The third part is I'm going to bend at the waist. So now I'm putting that compression onto my left side of my kidney. And then fourth, I'm going to, if you're able to, turn your head to look back. Ideally, we want to be able to see the heel of our right foot. Okay, we'll get back to the arms in a moment. So from here, then we need to get up and return to starting position. So unwind yourself by first bringing your gaze back up, straightening your torso, turning your body back to the front, and pushing off your left leg to bring your left foot back. Okay, so let's do that again. We'll get to the hands in a moment. So here we shift our weight to the right, lift your left leg. And remember, so this is a deer, right? So imagine we have tall grass. The deer has long, nice, long, elegant legs, right? So we need to lift the heel and place it down with the foot about 30 degrees, 40 degrees to the left. So breaking into pieces. So first is step, shift your weight to the left leg, turn the hips and the waist, same direction as your toe and your heel. Lean to the left, compacting on the left side of the back, the left kidney. And then lastly, turn your head to look back to find your heel of your right foot. And then to go back, turn your head, straighten your body, turn, and back. So let's try that on the right side as well. So shift your weight, right leg comes up, placing the heel down, about 40 degrees to the right, shift, turn, bend, and then look back looking for your heel. So then bring yourself back, turn your head, straighten your body, turn facing the front, bring the right foot back. So we're going to repeat that twice on each side. Now we still need to put the hands involved. The hands are also going to help accentuate that bending movement in the waist to really put some pressure on the kidney. So we have like this pumping action, right? A contraction or a compression on one side, and then we have an opening on the other side. And then we repeat to the other end, then we're going to compress and open. So we're massaging the kidneys, stimulating the kidneys. So this time I'd like you, although this is also for the training, so you can get an idea of the plane and the angles of the body. So I always have my students extend their arms out. So this is not the final position, but it's also part of the training. So with your arms out to your side, shift your weight to the right, lift your left foot, your leg by the knee, stepping out and over, toe pointing about 45 degrees. So shift your weight to the left, turn, bend, and then look back. So bring your gaze back, straighten, turn facing forward, and then you can bring your left foot back. So I'll repeat that on the right side. Shift your weight to the left, right leg comes up, step over and out, shift the weight, turn the body, bend the body, and then look back looking for your left heel. So bring your gaze back to the front, straighten, turn, and then come back. So if you follow it in those segmented format, you'll understand the movements. And then of course, as you become more familiar, we're just going to smooth it all together. But so now let's incorporate the hands. So the hands are going to start out with the empty fist position. And then once we're going to reach across our body, that's where we're going to bring out the deer position on both sides. So standing 50-50 weight distribution with the empty fist, go ahead and swing your arms out to the right as we shift our weight to the right. Left leg comes up, stepping over and down with your foot turned to the left. So now here we're going to shift our weight to the left leg. At this point, let's just go ahead and open up the deer antlers. Turn our body. Now, the right arm is actually going to bend and reach over. As the left arm, we keep the elbow by our side. So ideally, we want to have the two arms parallel to each other. So we went shift, turn, bend, and then look back. So the right arm continues the flow, or a nice direction coming up from the right leg, the right hip, over the ribs. So really having a nice opening feeling through the right side. Equally, keeping the left elbow in towards your side, so we're getting a nice compaction, a gathering on the left side. And looking at your right heel. So bring your gaze back, lift your body up, turn, arms come to the right. We can bring that left foot back. Now we form those empty fists again, and then gently swing your arms over to the left side as you shift your weight to the left. Right leg comes up, stepping over and out, placing the heel on the ground. Shift, turn, bring the antlers, the deer hands out, bending at the waist, and looking over your shoulder, looking for your heel of your left foot. Keeping that right elbow in towards your side, and reaching out and across with the left arm. So really getting a good opening feeling through the left, and a nice compacting, gathering feeling in the right. So bring your gaze up, straighten your body, rotate, arms come back to the left, bring your right foot in. So then we would swing down and then perform once again on the opposite side. Okay? So the pieces of the body with the stepping, very important. So go back and review that. And then as you can see, when we incorporate the arms, we really accentuate the opening of the side as well as the gathering on the other side. So let's do this one time together. So we start with an empty fist. Swing the arms to the right. Left foot steps up, over and out. Shift, turn, bend, and look back to your heel. And then look forward, and straighten your body, turn, bring your left leg back. Empty fist, come up, stepping up, over and out. Shift your weight, turn your body, bend your body at the waist, and looking back, ideally finding your heel with your gaze. Bringing your body up, around, and back. Okay, go ahead and rewind the video, practice that a few times.